Hey there everybody, and how are you guys doing today? This is Joe Marin here with MobileCupOfJoe, and in this video for you all today, I've got my full review of the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2 10-inch with Windows. So Lenovo's Yoga Tablet 2 line comes in a variety of different versions and variants. You can get the device in either an 8-inch, 10-inch, or 13-inch models with your choice of either Android or Windows for the operating system. In this video today, I have the 10-inch version of the device running Windows 8.1. And I've had the thing here for a solid month or month and a half or so, and I've really come to the conclusion this is a pretty awesome device for small business owners on a budget looking for a really solid tablet, kind of tablet 2-in-1 for good productivity work. Now it comes in a very affordable price point, and for that price you get the tablet and also a free included Bluetooth keyboard docking station. So in this review we're going to be going through everything the device does have to offer and find out if it is kind of the laptop/tablet 2-in-1 replacement for you. But guys, before we go any further, I'm going to have to ask you one thing, and that is to please go ahead and grab that coffee cup, fill it up, bring it over, and sit on down. And take a swig from your mobile cup of Joe. In a market that is oversaturated with tablets that are essentially flat black slates, the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2 10-inch really does do a lot to differentiate itself from these competing tablets and really makes itself stand out from the crowd. On the front of the device we have our 10.1-inch display, below that is the Windows Home button to get back to the start screen, and on the bottom left and right sides of the front of the tablet are front-firing Dolby audio speakers. Now these are not the best quality speakers you're going to find on a device, but placement on the front of the tablet really makes for nice sounding audio. It gets very loud. Bass levels would have been nice to have a little more deeper and a bit richer, but all in all these are still very nice sounding speakers and are far better than any you're going to get that are side firing or rear firing. On the right hand side of this tablet is a 3.5mm headset jack to plug in any headphones or earbuds you might have, and above that is your mini HDMI port if you want to plug this thing into your HGTV to sort of mirror the display from your tablet to the TV in your living room. Going on to the left hand side is the tablet's power/lock button, your micro USB syncing/charging port to charge up the device or transfer any files to your computer, along with your volume rocker. Moving on to the back of the tablet is where we really see the design of this thing start to make itself very apparent that this is no ordinary 10-inch tablet. On the bottom portion on the back side of the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2 we see the tablet's very famous kickstand that was first introduced with the original Yoga Tablet line. When this stand is folded up into itself and closed, you can hold on to the portion of the tablet that's holding the battery and essentially hold this thing like a magazine. It's weighted very nicely, so the weight distribution is very nice throughout the whole tablet, making it comfortable in the hand despite its 1.39 pound weight, and it is just a very nice feeling tablet. Using it in vertical mode, very comfortable to hold and a really nice thing to have to carry on the house with you if you're using it on the go. When you do prop that kickstand out, one of the first modes you can use it in is a kind of a stand mode where the tablet is standing upright in a horizontal mode, very convenient mode and just very convenient in general to have a stand built into a tablet like this. Now if you pull that stand out just a bit further, you can put it into a sort of tent mode. Now this kind of angles the screen more directly towards you, and it works very nicely if you are sitting down on the couch or sitting at a table because it makes a nice way to type on the touch keyboard on the device, or if you're swiping through a long email or something like that, maybe reading an ebook. Really nice mode here to kind of bring more of the action on the tablet closer towards you if you are sitting on the couch or have it on a flat surface. Now brand new with the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2 line is the hole that is put into the middle of the stand. Now you can use this hole to hang it up on maybe a hook on your wall or maybe a nail or something, and it really is a very unique addition to the tablet. This was not found in the previous Yoga Tablet line. If you're in the kitchen, it works nice to hang it up there if you can find a spot to look over a recipe, maybe put it in your office to have a little mini display to watch Netflix or something like that. You can really get creative where you want to put this thing, and having so many ways and different modes to use the tablet in really does make it stand out and really brings a lot of functionality to this device that would not be there if it wasn't for its fantastic design. Now, if you do find yourself running out of storage on the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2 with your included 32 gigabytes of internal storage, you can go ahead and take the kickstand, fold it all the way back, and find your little hiding spot for the micro SD card slot, which allows you to expand your memory up to 64 additional gigabytes. Along with having such a unique design, the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2 is built very well. The majority of the device is built out of plastic for the back of it, but the kickstand is made out of a metal, so it's very sturdy, feels like you're going to be able to use it numerous times throughout the lifetime of owning it, and it's never going to wear down. So props to Lenovo for making an ingenious design here, and making it one that feels very premium at the same time. As I mentioned earlier, you do have a 10.1 inch display here on the Yoga Tablet 210. As for the resolution, you have a full HD one on here that's coming in at 1920 by 1200 pixels, and it is utilizing an IPS display panel. Now, the actual quality of the display on here is very, very nice. Having that high resolution of full HD on a 10-inch form factor still looks incredible. We've seen it time and time again on many tablets out there, but IPS panels are very powerful. They deliver pretty rich blacks, not quite as deep as Super AMOLED ones, but still deep enough for most people. You have very stark whites that really do pop out from the screen, nice and crisp text on here with very accurate colors that pop without being too oversaturated like we see in a lot of other panels right now. The Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2 has a processing package similar to what you'd find on a mid-range Windows laptop. In regards to the processor, we are looking at the Intel Atom Z3745 CPU. That's a quad-core processor with a clock speed of 1.33 GHz. And in regards to the amount of RAM we have on the device, we are looking at 2 GB. All in all, the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 210 with Windows runs very smoothly. Opening applications after you first turn on the device can be a bit slow at times, but this is honestly something we've seen in pretty much any device running Windows 8. Once the device has been turned on for a few minutes though, there is no issue at all. Opening an application, running through it, even running multiple applications at once at the same time. All in all, this is a pretty snappy product. The only time I really noticed any lag in the Yoga Tablet 210 was when I was working pretty hard in the desktop mode with the Bluetooth keyboard, and I had about 10 tabs or so open in Google Chrome, and I was running documents on there, streaming video, streaming music, and really trying to put this thing through its paces. And it still kept up with me okay, although I did notice a bit of lag here and there when trying to switch between all those tabs open at once. Now, the processor in here should be plenty for normal day-to-day tasks if you have a couple apps open at once, maybe 2 or 3 tabs working at the same time. But if you're really trying to put this thing through some very intensive work, it's probably not going to be for you, but for just kicking out a document, making spreadsheets, and lighter productivity tasks like that, the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 210 with Windows will fit you absolutely fine. The battery pack on the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 210 is a 3-cell 9600 mAh unit. Now, the battery is always a bit of an area of concern for these kind of 2-in-1 devices. They're trying to function as both a laptop and a tablet, but I am thrilled to report that the battery life on the Yoga Tablet 2 is honestly some of the best battery performance I've ever gotten out of any product like this. Throughout my first week of receiving the tablet and using it, I really only had to plug the thing in once in the wall outlet to give it a charge. If you're using the tablet sparingly throughout a week, honestly, 1 charge per week is about all you're going to need. Now, if you are using the Bluetooth keyboard that's included with it, and really getting some good work done and being very productive on the machine, and watching a movie here or there, charging it maybe a couple days throughout the 7-day week is about what you're going to be looking at. But even at that, this is a phenomenal battery in here, and it's ingenious the way Lenovo did hide it in that cylinder there where you're actually holding it and kind of where the kickstand is hidden. Now, fantastic battery life is really critical on a device like this that's really screaming productivity and is trying to function as both a laptop and a tablet with 2 devices in one. So mad props to Lenovo. This is phenomenal battery life, and honestly, aside from the iPad series, which has the best battery life of any tablet I've ever used, this is right up there and is probably second to the iPad if we're talking hardcore battery life. Now, as for the Bluetooth keyboard that is included with the Yoga Tablet 210, it connects via magnets, as there is a little hinge towards the top of the keyboard that connects and nestles nicely into the battery cylinder on the bottom of the tablet too. Now, the keyboard is not full-sized since we are dealing with a smaller 10-inch form factor on the tablet, but it is still a Lenovo AccuType keyboard, which are some of the best keyboards that I personally can find on the market, so it still feels nice despite the cramped size For the most part, I didn't have any big issues with it, although there were a couple times where I didn't really like some of the button placements that are on the device and the keyboard, but that's just simply a fact you have to deal with when you're working with a smaller keyboard that's included with a 10-inch tablet like this. But even with that said, the keys feel nice and responsive, they have a good bounce to them. The trackpad works surprisingly nice as well if you do want to opt to use that versus the touchscreen. But all in all, this is a pretty solid keyboard. It does connect via Bluetooth, which you can activate via a little switch on the right hand side. But all in all, I really don't have any issues with the keyboard, especially with the fact included that Lenovo gives this thing to you for free when you do purchase the Yoga Tablet 210. And you basically have a little mini laptop to take with you whenever and wherever you do want to take it. So as you guys can tell, I really love the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2 10-inch with Windows. I've had this device, like I said in the intro, for over a month, and I've really been trying to look for a major flaw with the device and some reason why I would not recommend it. But I've been looking, I really cannot find a major issue with this device. The only thing I could really think about is that the included keyboard docking station right here, since it is not full size, feels a little cramped at times. But if you're getting a free Bluetooth keyboard where this would normally cost you upwards of $50 to $80, somewhere around that price, having it a little cramped is not that big of an issue because you're getting this thing for free with the device. Now I haven't even gotten to the best part of the Tablet 2, and that is with the price. For the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2 10-inch with Windows 8.1, you're only going to be set back about $370 to $350 depending on if there's a sale going on with Best Buy or Lenovo's website. And for that price, for under $400, this is a phenomenal price tag for what you're getting out of this tablet right here. Since you're running Windows 8.1, you essentially have a full laptop or desktop right here in a tablet form factor with hands down the best design of any tablet on the market, with the included kickstand in the little hole in the kickstand to hang it up on a nail or something like that. It may seem kind of gimmicky if you look at it, but it's honestly my favorite design of any tablet I have ever had the pleasure of using, and it makes for a fantastic device. You also have outstanding battery life on here, some of the best of any tablet I've ever used. Snappy processors, a gorgeous display. Guys, I really can't find an issue or a reason why I would not recommend this tablet to you. If you're looking for a device for productivity, if you maybe have an old laptop and you want to replace it with an all-in-one device to act as both a laptop and a tablet, this is one of the best choices you honestly have right now, and for less than $400, there's no reason why you would not pick this thing up. I'm honestly considering picking one up because it's a fantastic device. I really love it, and I gotta say, this is one of the most awesome devices I've ever had the pleasure of reviewing here on MobileCupOfJoe. So if you guys have any further questions about the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2 10-inch with Windows, I would love to answer them. Go ahead and drop them down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate it if you'd go ahead and click that like button and subscribe here to the channel to never miss a new video when we do kick them out. If you guys want to stay in touch with us outside of the videos, go ahead and follow me on Twitter where I am at MobileCupOfJoe. The channel is MobileCupOfJoe on both Google Plus and Facebook. Gotta get the socials right, so we're pretty much everywhere online. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you all have a wonderful and a phenomenal day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.